know, my own kids are still friends with kids that they met in preschool. So I think anytime you're going to a new place, it's nice to see a familiar face. So we want to ease some of those anxieties, and I think the kids will be really happy when they know some other faces when they go to that big building next year.
It's a lot of fun, the kids talking to each other and learning names, and then we'll get messages from parents like, who's this new friend? And we get to say they'll have that friend next year in kindergarten. So it starts relationships for kids and their family.
I am super lucky. I get to come at it from two angles. I am a teacher and I also have a student in this building, and being able to see her build new friends has been awesome. And then me being able to be like, hey, like we're both going to Century, like that's so exciting. Building those connections before that big transition has been awesome. And there's already been talks about summer play dates and getting ready to go. And so that big scary transition has been eased a little bit, knowing there'll be familiar faces and people that we know and love.
Lunch Bunch is always my favorite time of year because, at least with my kids, they're usually pretty hesitant about the transition for going into kindergarten next year. And I think it really makes it a lot less intimidating knowing that it's a new school next year, but it's not all new people, and they're gonna have familiar faces, and you know, they start to come home with different names because some of these kids aren't in their classes right now.
Even parents get anxious about going to a new school too. And again, like I feel so much more comfortable with her knowing these kids are going too. So I think it helps the parents too to know, like, oh, she met this new friend, that's awesome, you know.
Yeah.
They have somebody else to play with at recess at their new school, you know, so.
You can remind them, you know, when that first day starts, hey, why do you look for so-and-so?
We are doing another event where families are going to come.
And that helps because we could also look around and see, oh, I know some of these parents. I have seen some of these parents, you know, and it allows us, even if we don't have a number yet or that sort of thing, we can kind of communicate. And then even being allowed to come in on Fridays to eat lunch.
Yeah.
I know Stephanie's here a lot. I'm here every Friday. And it just gives us that opportunity to start familiarizing ourselves too.
Like she said at the recess yesterday, there were a couple people that McKinley has talked about at lunch that I hadn't seen their parents before. You just get to talk to them also.
My daughter will come home and be like, this friend's gonna be going to kindergarten, she's gonna be at my Century school with me. And I think I can see the confidence that gives her, because when we started talking about going to kindergarten, she would tell me she didn't wanna go. I don't wanna go to kindergarten, I don't wanna ride the bus, I don't wanna do it. And then now that she has peers that she knows going, she's getting more confident.
It's been a great experience coming here, so we love it.